Bella, come on. Bella. Okay. Callie, stop. I don't want her. I'm alive. Here, just take them. You're awake. They're not going to shut up. Oh, my goodness. Just a second while I show myself in. You're going to hear barking. Why aren't you popping up? There we go. Oh, ow. Okay, I was going to grab something while I was up. What was it? Hop on. I'm going. Let me get a noise over here. Well, more than a tiny bit. Might be in another container. Yeah, it's not down there. Probably not going to turn that one. Okay. Oh. I think I hit my camera. There we go. Now you guys can actually see me. I hit the camera and moved it. Okay, So, welcome to the Creative Kinship Event Group. I am Tonya with Tonya's Crafty Creations. I could have sworn I had some apple ribbon, but I must have gotten my fruit mixed up. It looks like I have strawberries and oranges, but I don't see any apples. Anyways, so today's event is okay. If it does that again, I'll connect to my data on my phone. Okay, the signal went up a little. That's so irritating. It was working fine until I went live. Aha. How come every time what you want is at the very bottom? And I do mean the very bottom. Okay. Okay. I think it's going to work. The thing went off, so at least it won't be on there anymore. So this event is called Fall Crafty Apple Affair. So after me is Country Loving Market, which is Beverly, and then we have Dusty Granny Crafts by Wendy. Then we have Midnight Creations by Stephanie, and then we have Creative Closet Crafter by Ty. She's gonna finish out the event. So it will be over at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So today, that printed out. Everyone is crafting with apples. I'm like, I know I had them. They were sitting right next to me. I got a bunch at Goodwill, and then I got keep an eye out at your Dollar Tree. I found these at Dollar Tree. In green, and then the red. And then I got this whole thing from my local Goodwill. And I got all of these for $3.99. And these are like some kind of apple ornaments. They have a little string on them to be able to hang them. And then I also have these bigger ones that they look a heck of a lot like apples. Those, if you had them like with real apples, you'd probably not know the difference until you took a bite. Okay, so what I wanted to see here really quick. Oh, I am not strong today. Oh, I don't know what these are made out of, but you can't. What the heck? They're plastic. Well, they're foam, but I don't know. They have a really hard coating on the outside, but they're foam on the inside. That was weird. And I don't even remember now. I'm not feeling that great, so I'm a little slow here. I can't think. So I don't even remember if I said hi to you, Sarah, but hi. But yeah, you could cut them. Hey, Wendy. But that sucker is hard to cut through. Jeez. You'd almost probably be better off to just glue it on whole. Okay. So, I used that program that you were talking about, Wendy, and I made some printables. Let me turn the light on. So this is the first one that I did. That's the second one that I did. That's the third one that I did. That's the fourth. That's the fifth. That's the sixth. And this is the seventh. Unless I counted wrong. But those are the ones that I made not even 10 minutes ago. Well, maybe 20 minutes ago. Because I had to fight with my printer. So now you have to figure out which one to use. Jeez, that's heavy. Yeah. I'm not really feeling the greatest today, honestly. A little nauseous, actually. Oh, I have to be feeling better by this weekend. So I could I could put the image down here. And then a word up here. What did I do with those? I just had some. Well, not peace. Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, that's a Christmas word. It's back here. I was trying to organize stuff and Hi, April. Okay. Oh. I need something out of this bag. There. I was going to say, I knew I had some other words. They might be too big for this. See the same? Oh, yeah, they'll break off. Yeah, probably not. And honestly, that could be why I'm not feeling well, is also because I don't do well in the heat. I don't think home really suits that, but I can always print up a word with my Cricut too. Or what was the other surface I had in mind? This is too big, I think. Yeah, it looks just a little too big, I think. It looks like it's swimming on it. I wish I had the next size bigger round circle. I really do, but I don't. Well, I do, but I don't know where it's at, actually. Yeah, no. I think I like that. My other one is this. And it's awkward. So yeah, I think we'll have to use that one. Because I don't have any others in here. Oh, that's the computer paper one. I was going to say, what the heck is that one? I got really excited for a minute there. Oh, that's a heart. I'm like, ooh, is that one? I am dropping everything. Only other thing I have is this, but... No, I think I'm going to do that. Wait. I just had a square in my hand a second ago. What are you? The exact same size of board that I used on my last Apple Craft. Yeah, that one would work. I was looking at the round one and I'm like, I don't want to cut off half of the picture. And I only have 6 options or 7 options for images. Hey, and on the plus side, this is partially painted for me already. I think I was going to make a barn quilt on that, and I never got around to it. Darn it. I keep forgetting. I washed all my paintbrushes, but I keep forgetting to look for... Oh, geez. I keep forgetting to look for plaster paint. I just need to see if I can order it online because my Walmart does not have it. They haven't been getting it in. Well, the one Walmart doesn't really have much. They're in the process of remodeling, and you can't even buy pop there right now. It's weird. I didn't really sprinkle myself out too much because I was afraid that I wouldn't be able to sprinkle the rest of the people out. Facebook has been kind of wonky. Once I get done with this, I need to so once I'm done with my live, I need to I need to look through my Tumblr designs and find a dragon. Because my nephew's birthday is the 10th. And they're having a birthday party for him this weekend. So, actually, the 10th is Ty's birthday, my cousin. And it's my nephew's birthday. So over the weekend, yesterday actually, I went to her house for her birthday, and then this weekend I'll be going to my sister's for my nephews. I was sick during the last birthday, so I didn't get to see him. Oh, jeez. I hate it when your spit goes down the wrong way. I went to go say something and didn't want to come out. Anyways, what I was going to say was, I forgot that's the date that you had said, because I knew it was this week, but I just kind of could not think today. So this is one of the signs that they have at Walmart that's 12 by 12. I guess I can't make fun of my little Shih Tzu because, well, she's a Shih Tzu and a Chihuahua mix. I guess I can't make fun of her because I did the same thing. She chokes on spit all the time. Poor little baby. I'm sure you have heard her, Wendy, because she's done it when I've been sending you messages before. So if you hear a dog sounding like she's hacking something up, that's Callie. I hate it when these bristles come out. Oh, yeah. I know how that is. Oh, my goodness. When I had to have my back surgery for the tethered spinal cord, I'm not going to use that one. Oh, for crying out loud. That was not pleasant at all. That was probably the worst surgery I've had. But, I mean, you figure it's on your spine, so of course it's going to be bad. And then make you lay on your back, but I was really nervous before it, too. I mean, the surgery went well and everything, and it worked, but, you know, you still get anxious. Is it close to where you live, or do you have to drive a ways for it? I'm hoping you're close. It's worse when you're further away, because then you have that extra long drive that you have to think about it. It's better when you're closer. Just try and think happy thoughts. Oh, that's good. That's very close. Yeah, mine was over 4 hours away. That was not a fun trip. But yeah, just try to not freak yourself out or anything. I know, easier said than done. I kind of got that way when I had my carpal tunnel surgery for the first time, because it's not something I had done before, and so it just kind of got to me. And then they were late getting me in, so then I was sitting in the waiting area, and the longer they had me sitting in there, it just got to me. But that went pretty good. The worst part was the IV. Yeah, that's how it works. That is so frustrating. That's how it went with do you know what they did to me? Whatever you do not ever let them try putting an IV in your thumb. I had never heard of them doing that before. And the lady couldn't get the IV in. And so she kept trying and trying and kept poking at me. And then next thing I knew, she said, let's try your thumb. And I thought, since when do they do it in the thumb? And she's like, oh yeah, we do that sometimes too. And so anyways, she went to poke me and she didn't get it in. Just the poke, and I screamed so stinking loud. Oh my gosh, that hurt bad. I screamed so loud that another nurse came running in. And she came running in and was like, everything okay in here? And she's like, oh, I was trying to get an IV in. And I said, yeah, in my thumb. And she came over and they had like a lamp there that was sitting right next to the other nurse that they put over it, and it showed like where your veins were and stuff. She got it the first try after this lady had used me as a pincushion. Well, and of course, you're dehydrated because they don't have you drinking anything. But yeah, that was the worst I had ever had. I just would suggest, if they even think about attempting to, tell them no. Get someone else. But that was like COVID time, and you couldn't have people extra in there. So I had to be in there by myself. I had to be in there by myself when I had my back surgery too. So that wasn't pleasant. But yeah. I just thought that was a weird thing. I mean, I have had a lot of IVs over the years, and never did they ever try to do that. Hi, Lisa, right? I think I got that right. So I'm in my event today. My event group is Creative Kinship Event Group. We've had crafters, quite a few, earlier, and then we have a few more. It ends at, what did I say, 10 p.m.? The last crafter comes on at 10 p.m. So it was from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. So up after me is going to be Country Loving Market, which is Beverly, then Dusty Granny Crafts by Wendy, Midnight Creations by Stephanie, and Creative Closet Crafter by Ty. I need to turn this on. Okay. I hate when you have to pick out the... What? Oh, that's okay, Wendy. I had to think what you were even talking about for a minute. the next time we'll just put you an hour later. And then that way you won't have to rush quite so quick. Because, you know, there are some things that you have to sometimes do before you go live. So I wanted to, it was already, well, I had already painted this white. But, a while back, but I needed to, I just saw a spot that I didn't get. I painted it just regular white, and I needed it to be not quite such a bright white, so I went over it with plaster. But when you originally get this board, it's just the raw wood. Yeah, I forgot you had said that. The crafters who usually always pick like the same times every time, I have it written down next to their names, like what times that they're available, or at least that's what I started doing. So I'll have to put that next to yours kind of as a reminder. Oh, ow. Yeah, that'll work. If you tilt it at an angle, you can see if the paint's dried better. I don't know why my throat is kind of hurting today. Yeah. I try to not schedule mine on the same day as yours anyways. Okay. So this one's the brightest. got a lot of apples. I buried it. It's like, where is that? That's what happens when you don't get all the paint off your finger. Nope. That bled through, so that's not going to work. I'm going to have to use a different one. That's what happens when you get paint on your hand and you don't pay attention. Oh, that was pumpkins. Okay, let's use you. Came off the board, I think, too. It always happens on days I don't feel good. I ruined my first image, so I had to redo this one. Oh, this one works good on here too, though. Okay. Is it the computer that's acting up or what? I know when I was working for that credit card company, sometimes the computer system would just screw up and then it would mess everything up and I'd have to start over from scratch. They literally had a sticking glitch in the system that they knew about from the time before I even started. And they didn't fix the glitch until about 3 months before I went on leave. And I think I worked for them for like 3 years. And they had never fixed it that entire time. And it literally would cause the whole system to freeze up. And you couldn't hang up on the customer. You couldn't transfer the customer. All you had to do was have them call back. And then you had to restart your computer. You couldn't do anything else. It was so irritating. Okay. We're going to dry this and then we're going to iron it on. Just so I can move it around and not get Mod Podge all over my hands. It doesn't have to be completely dry, just a little bit. So this is just one of those reusable Teflon sheets. I like using them better than the parchment paper because they're reusable for one, so it's going to save money. You can get sometimes these on Amazon for like 3 of them for $4 something, so 4 or 5 something, so you can get a good deal on them. And they're big sheets. Like this one here, I cut in half so that it was a smaller piece to use on stuff like this. I even have an extra one that I cut in half again for smaller ones. So it's really good to have it to where you can use a smaller piece. And then since it's reusable, you can wipe it off with a wipey if you get anything on it. And the reason I did it this way instead of putting the Mod Podge on the surface is so that it wouldn't have it just all over and some shininess here and there. So that's what we have so far. And then wait, I don't even think I tried that word on this. No, I didn't. So I have this welcome. And I also have this gather sign. No. There we go. I don't know why it wants to fight. Yeah, I think I like the welcome too. I wonder if I have a smaller one. I mean, a thinner one. Well, I know I do. I just don't know if I know offhand where it's at. I must have used it. That's okay. I can use that one. So for that one, not that. So since it has red apples in here, I can do it I have a weird idea that I might not have time to do, but I'll do the first part at least. Okay. So I have some red paint that's actually labeled apple red and red apple. I think I'll use this one. I don't know what that was. My throat is really scratchy. I think a sponge might. I'm thinking a sponge might work better. Pouncer, maybe. The last apple craft I did was last year, and it was a calendar page. And I don't really care if it's like solid around the edge, just I kind of like it with like a hint of the red. Wow, that was fast. Oh, it looks like it's 4:01, so I'm over my time by a minute. So what I'll end up doing is I will take I'm going to take a little no, it's folk art. But there is they do have a red apple one in Apple Barrel too. It's called, the folk art one is apple red. I want to take, I think, a little green and kind of highlight it, kind of like some of the apples are. So really quick, it's going to be like that. And then I think I might put an apple on each side. I have small ones. But I will post a picture of the finished craft, and go ahead and hop on over to, I am drawing a blank since I don't feel good. Country Loving Market, which is Beverly. Let me make sure she's on really quick. Yep, she's on. So go ahead and hop on over to her page, and thank you for joining me. Have a good day, and I'll post the finished picture later. Bye.